we're live.
Ah! Hello? Yeah, the mic is... Yippee! Oh, I gotta let the Discord know.
I let the Twitter know.
Oh, cool. I'll do a retweet.
Go away.
Gooby?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Gooby.
I don't want to talk about Gooby. The music might be wicked loud.
That's okay. Turn it down. We're stupid. We're Gooby.
Gooby!
Hi. That's a little too loud. No, that's fine. Just no screaming into the mic today. I just got so used to the Switch controller.
Yeah. What?
Hi.
Oh, I thought, like, something happened.
No, I was just going, Fluffy Starcat has followed 6 days ago. Wow.
Hmm.
Yo-Yo survived the poisoning. So how about that new Pokemon?
I like him.
So how about youngster Joey trying to call me?
You're gonna really leave him, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's Dogs Cast Monday, unless it isn't.
It isn't.
It sure isn't.
No.
What?
I don't want to look up chaos in cryptography. What is this? Oh, I know this game. Adventure Quest Worlds had a level known as Chaos Crypt.
So true.
I actually used to love that game and that studio. Can I please...
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get to it.
What do you mean, get to it? Can't you just go to Twitch?
It's being stupid.
Just open Twitch.
Hello, yes. Twitch, I'd like to die. And then Twitch says, you can't do that. Pan is streaming.
Yeah, Pan's been streaming all day.
I'm streaming. Hello gamers, welcome to my twisted mind. Today you will find that I am pee-pee and poo-pooing. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop.
The critically acclaimed Yogurtlocke.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the game volume up. Just that much. Alright.
Yippee!
So this stream has a topic of discussion. The movie Gooby.
I don't want to talk about Gooby.
The topic of bad movies.
Troll 2!
What do you think is the worst movie that you've watched?
I don't know. I don't know. I usually tend to only watch movies that I already like or know I'm gonna like.
You only watch good movies.
I wouldn't say I only watch good movies. I just have a taste, and I usually stay in my taste.
What's something that very much disappointed you then, as a movie?
Eternals.
Yeah.
I did not like Eternals. That's probably the worst movie that I've watched. But also, did I really watch it because I was
No.
asleep most of the time?
It wasn't that good.
No.
It was... You know, I will be the first one to say that Marvel movies have very redundant plot lines. And that was probably the most redundant of them.
I didn't like Age of Ultron.
Yeah, because Josh Whedon sucks.
And also, it's just a bad movie.
Yeah. It's bad and misogynistic.
Yeah.
So you're right for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I stay in my lane, usually.
Oh. I'll say that probably my worst media experience was, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The musical?
The musical,
oh my god,
yeah.
it's so bad, yeah.
It's horrible. What's the worst game you've played?
Worst game? I don't know.
Hate Bus?
I mostly
Hate
know...
Bush!
I mostly know, like, what games I wouldn't like, so I avoid them. You know?
We have to have played something that was just downright horrible. You hate Mario Party.
I hate Mario Party when it's with you, and it's not because I dislike the game, it's because I dislike how you play it.
Because you dislike me.
No, because you're an asshole, and once Mario Party comes on the screen, you turn into a different person. You get fucking possessed by Mario. The Italian genes multiply.
They wake up.
They wake up. They're like sleeper cells. They wake up and they're like, I see my brethren. And you absolutely turn into this nasty, like, ruthless creature. It's terrible. It's really bad.
I try not to.
No, you do, though. You're not...
I'm also the same way with, like, Risk.
You're not fun to play Mario Party with at all.
Well, maybe now that you've given me this feedback, we should play Mario Party another time.
No, I will never put myself through that again.
Well, what if we play it as a team?
But then other people are gonna suffer.
Not if we play against CPU.
But is that any fun?
Yes.
No.
I want you to do something for me.
What?
I want you to go over to the Switch games over there.
Get up.
And I want you to tell me what the worst Switch game over there is. What the worst game we have for the Switch is.
Over here?
Yeah. The ones that are flipped around have games in them. The others don't. He is looking.
Well, I know I wouldn't like, my grandpa probably can't hear me.
That's okay. I'll repeat what you said.
I know I probably wouldn't like most of these. So it's different. I can tell you what the...
What is the worst game on that shelf that I own?
Persona 5?
Persona 5. You know, disappointed with how they did some things. There's a lot of great potential there that just fell...
Ni no Kuni?
Ni no Kuni? Really?
I thought you were disappointed with Ni no Kuni.
With the second one? Yeah, a bit. But the president, he looked handsome. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He was handsome. Oh my god.
Oh! Paper Mario.
Paper Mario? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the worst game on that shelf is probably Persona 5. I thought you were disappointed with Ni no Kuni. I was disappointed with, Paper Mario. Honestly, I think the disappointment for Paper Mario was because we streamed it.
Yeah.
That's why I never want to play a game for the first time by streaming it.
Yeah.
It ruins your experience.
Whoa. I do want.
Wait, you can catch a dude here, can't you?
I killed it by accident.
What was it?
Miss Magias.
You're a freak. Nuzlocke. Not Nuzlocke. Shut up.
I can catch Poopy.
Gooby.
Because I messed up.
Did you forget that this was a Nuzlocke?
Oh, no, I didn't forget. I
did.
just...
I did.
I had a level 18 freaking, Weeping Bell out. Victory Bell, and so that just didn't go well.
Oh, wait.
What? I just fleed. He's going back and looking. What is it?
I thought that maybe... there may be Fire Emblem was over here.
Oh my god.
Wait,
that's
you
just
don't even
on
own...
my Switch.
Huh?
That's just on the Switch.
Oh. Yippee! Anyway. Yeah. Anyway.
You got some hot takes.
I don't like most video games.
Yeah.
So I just play the ones that I know I like. Like, I know I wouldn't probably like Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
I liked watching you play a little bit of Octopath, but I probably wouldn't like it myself.
That is fair. I don't think you'd like it yourself. Let's see what's in my Steam library. For what I think
Oh, shit.
is probably the worst game that I've played.
Hold that!
One of the games that pisses me off the most, goddamn FTL.
I don't know what that is.
That makes me so angry. Faster than light. I have 60 hours in it.
Oh, wait!
Yeah, it's the ship game.
Yes.
Oh, I hate it.
But that's not because you dislike it as a game, it's because of how difficult it is.
Yeah, I dislike how difficult it is. It makes me so angry.
There's a difference between stuff like that, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I fucked up. I fucked up. I gotta get it to go to the... Shut up! Hey, Squirtle! There's Squirtles in here.
The Squiddles? I haven't caught anything yet, so... I really like Games of Good, but I wish I could play it.
Oh, damn it.
I always try to give Mass Effect Andromeda another chance, but it just is no good. I don't even know what that game is. One of the games I was most disappointed by, Saints Row 4. After how incredible Saints Row 3 was, in my opinion.
How the fuck do I do this?
You get good. One of the best games, Frog Detective.
Oh, you're gonna say Power Wash Simulator. I want to play more Power Wash at some point.
Yeah. I have a lot of things in here. Fishing Planet was not very fun.
How do I do this? I straight up don't remember how to do this at all.
I got it.
dumb. That's the point. I'm a clown. That's it.
Jagaline's
Slow down. How do
rage disappointed me. Yeah? Kerbal Space Program. That's probably the worst game for me. Because I could not figure it out. Like, I get people that love it, but it was way too complicated, and it just... confusing in how it worked. You gotta teach Pokemon Cut.
Oh, you! Okay. Sorry, I haven't played this in a very long time. Who wants it? Who do you want me to teach it to, here?
Egg.
The egg is unavailable.
You choose.
Yo. Hold on, what's this cut look like? Cut is a psychic type move. Whoa!
What?
120 power!
What? Hold on, no, teach that to...
Yomisis.
Yeah.
Yes. Yomisus. Yes. What do you want me to get rid of?
Probably Poison Tail.
Really?
Yeah, because Yomisis has a low attack stat.
Okay.
And Cut is a physical as well. And so it's just better to have a stronger physical in there.
Okay. Oopsie. Let's go, Yomisus.
Yomisus?
Yeah, there are some bad games out there. I just choose not to play them.
What's the worst one you've seen somebody play?
Persona 5.
More so than frickin' the battle construction vehicle?
No! That game's awesome.
Yeah. It's got gay lovers.
It's got gay lovers in it.
One of them is trans. I'm still not, like, I feel like we didn't see that right.
Or we read it completely wrong. Where the hell... If you lose my Panopticon, where is the...
My backpack.
Okay. My Panopticon. On God.
I didn't want to break that part of your Panopticon. Also, you remember how I was asking you what a Panopticon was, and I was asking if it was a company? It is.
It is.
There is actually a Panopticon company down the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Panopticon Images.
It's also a prison.
Yes.
An all-seeing prison.
So you gotta wonder... what... not tough choice, but, odd decision to name your company, your photography company, Panopticon.
After the big prison.
Like, in some ways I get it, but in other ways it's like, ooh, Go ahead, Yomisis. You know one Pokemon I might use in Scarlet and Violet?
What?
I might try and use Scizor.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, I saw it in the thing, and I'm of the persuasion that Scizor is wicked cool.
It is.
But I've never gotten to actually use one.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. I farted. Big moves.
Big moves.
Oh my god.
Blaziken!
I love Blaziken.
I don't know if I've ever used one.
Oh, it has download.
Nice. Nice!
So here's the thing. On my you know how my copy of Pokemon Ruby got stolen when I was a kid?
Yes.
It got stolen, and I know why. Because I was breeding, Porchicks. Like, mass amounts of them. And, like, they were really good. And so, I remember there being kids who were jealous of all my Torchics. And so one of them stole it. They didn't even steal my Game Boy. They just stole the copy. They also stole my copy of Pokemon Yellow. You wanna know why? Because I was really far in that.
Yeah.
I was at the 7th gym.
Damn.
In Pokemon Yellow. Where it's almost impossible to get past Brock.
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow is a brutal game.
I mean, all early Pokemon games are pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It doesn't start to really level out until, like, Ruby-ish. And even then, it's still kind of tough. You have to grind. Whereas, like, I don't know if I've ever grinded in a more modern Pokemon game.
Yeah. I'd love to do a playthrough of Yellow on here. A randomize of it.
Oh my god, does that even exist?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I'd rip my hair out.
Wasn't I doing a randomized version of Crystal for a while?
Crystal?
I thought I did.
Oh, I don't know. I know we were doing Fire Red at one point, and,
You weren't there for Fire Red, though.
well, I knew you were doing it.
Yeah.
I don't remember you doing Crystal.
Maybe not. Maybe I wanted to.
I have a copy of Pokemon. I think it's either Silver or Crystal. It's Silver. I have a copy of Pokemon Silver that doesn't save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
Yo, you're sus.
No. Yo. We already have...
Yo, Gooby!
No! Don't do Blaziken dirty like that.
Yo, Poopy.
No!
Yo, we already
have
your
your mama! Yo...
What's his name? I say. That guy? What's his name? What is his name?
It's,
No, I say. I'm the chicken.
Wait. Oh, this is gonna be last night all over again. What's his name?
He has 2 names.
It's, No, don't look it up. No, we know this. No, we know this. We know this. What is his name?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn.
Yoghorn. Name it Yoghorn.
Hold on. I wish I could fit the whole thing. Yoghorn.
Yoghorn.
Yoghorn leg. No. Yoghorn leg. Yoghorn leg. Yoghorn leg.
Let's go, Yoghorn leg.
I fell and I died. Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah.
You looked broken on the floor for a second.
I came out of my body for a second, and now I'm back.
Where did you go? Kazakhstan?
No, France. Bad place to be.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Someone I work with got a phone call from Kazakhstan.
Yeah?
Didn't say where in Kazakhstan. It just said Kazakhstan.
Okay.
Or Kazakhstan. Actually can't remember how it's pronounced right now. Is it Tajikistan? Is Tajikistan a place?
I don't know.
I'm getting my places confused. The world has a lot of them. Well, by the way, your mama died.
Wait, really?
Oh!
Which one was your mama?
Yeah, your mama died.
Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Who's dead? Damn. Yo Bunt 2 and Yo Mama are dead. And Yo Dip Dot.
Well, Yo Dip Dot was just a disappointment. That's...
You know, you're right.
Yo Cheetle!
Yo Cheetle? Oh yeah, Don Cheetle. Because he's gonna be in Armor Wars.
Okay. Yo Bitchin!
Yo Gerdu.
Take a
Judgment? I like its typing, though.
Yoghorn Leghorn deals out judgment.
Yeah. Alright, Yoghorn Leghorn, what do you got? Okay. That means it's ready.
No, it's not ready.
Defense 9. That is cringe.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Mud Bomb, Aeroblast, Flame Wheel. They're not bad. They're 75. We've had worse. You get 2 free eggs in Crystal.
Do you?
Yeah. And one of them's a guaranteed shiny. Do you remember that?
No, that's in yellow.
No, there's no eggs in yellow.
You're guaranteed a shiny in yellow, though, aren't you?
Maybe.
Wait, no, you're right. It is crystal.
Yeah.
Because it's the Pichu, the Cleffa, or the
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was a shiny Pichu.
Yeah. I actually would like to revisit those. You know?
I did those on like the virtual console and
Yeah.
frickin'
I remember I bought them
Yeah.
for us.
That might be fun, actually.
Yeah.
If we do a randomizer.
Randomizer or just regular could be interesting. I think it would be interesting to finish this and go back to, like, Crystal.
Yeah.
And just see all the differences.
Yeah.
You know?
So when are we doing the Majora's Mask randomizer?
I keep asking you that, and then you say no.
I've been very nostalgic about games that we've done before that I want to revisit. I want to revisit the Hamtaro games so badly.
Yeah, I would
So
like to do
badly do I want to do Hamtaro streams again. When are we playing Gigapets again?
that. Whenever you want.
When are we doing a webkin stream? Because I don't think we ever actually did that.
We didn't. Actually, I don't know if we can do Gigapets again.
Why?
I don't know what happened to the... Actually, I could get the converter. But I don't know where it is. I could get a new one, though.
That's our niche. We gotta get it.
Yeah, we gotta do another Gigapets. Alright, let's hatch.
Yippee!
Will it work? Who knows? Fuck. There's a... I think it might be this line. There's a specific... No. There's a specific line.
It's that one.
Might be this one. No, you're right.
I'm in selling a lot of bikes!
Get him out of here!
Holy crap! Way to go, genius. Shut up.
Maybe you're the genius here.
Ditto.
Jasper, your genius is showing.
Woo!
Yo, me sus.
Yo. Me sus! Yo. Me kinda sus.
I absolutely do want to revisit the Hamtaros, though.
Oh my god, I've been wanting to play them so bad. When are they putting the Hamtaro games on? The Switch, though!
We gotta bring back Saturdays Are Made for Jasper.
But they're not. They're simply not made for me. Die.
What time did we play it? Was it noon?
Noon, yeah. I can barely wake up by noon on Saturdays anymore.
That's why it would be.
Whoa! That's a whole ass queen. She's a queen. Ah, the queen.
Known everywhere for being a queen.
Known everywhere for being a queen. That's Yas Pussy Queen Slay! Yo ass! Yo massacre! Yo ass. Yo ass! Queen. Slay. Watch her have terrible fucking...
Ooh.
For level 1!
Type flying normal.
Look at her wings.
55. She knows roleplay?
She's in the Kavian cycle. She's gonna be in Legends.
She's gonna be in Legends. This is Nevermore.
Yeah.
User attacks with an odd, unseeable power.
So do I.
Increases the frequency of multi-strike moves.
Odd, unseeable power.
God, skill link with the new loaded dice item is gonna be crazy. It increases the amount of times that a multi-hit attack
hits. Oh.
That's why they were showing Breloom this morning.
Oh.
They were showing off the Breloom with Bullet Seed.
Gotcha.
Taking down an entire Chansey.
Yo.
Yeah.
Finally.
Hit 5 times.
Epic.
Yeah, let's bring back Saturdays Are Made for Jasper.
At some point.
Next week.
I don't know about next. We can't.
The week after.
Maybe. I start my last semester of school,
Yeah.
so.
Well, if we start streaming Sundays, which we've been streaming every other, we could do 1 week Pokemon, 1 week Hamtaro. Does that work for you?
We can see. I gotta just.
Your Highness?
When I start school again, I might not be able to do the weekends just because it's gonna be tough.
You're Foghorn Leghorn?
Because I'm Foghorn Leghorn. But we can see.
Suck balls. Yo, Massacre! Okay? Okay? Okay?
Damn, that's pretty good. Damn, living, laughing, and loving. That's awesome.
Yeah, she might be a mainstay.
Unless she dies. If she fucking dies.
You have to say words. You have to, I wake up
do.
in the morning and you look at me and you immediately say words.
I do. That's true.
You know what you said to me this morning? You said, "Hi, Jer. I didn't know you were awake."
Ah.
And then you know what I did? I went and I died. I got shot!
Weeping Bell.
Oh, this Weeping Bell is Psychic type.
Just like
Maybe.
me.
Just like Yomisis.
No, actually, I'm a ghost type still.
I'm a bug type. Because
Yeah.
I'm annoying.
You're annoying, did you say?
Yeah. I'm an annoying bug-eyed freak. In your words.
Yeah, yeah. I think you would be a bug.
Fairy.
I wouldn't call call you a fairy. I would say you're like bug. Psychic.
I'd say bug poison because I'm smelly.
You're not smelly. I'd say bug psychic because you give me psychic damage.
Yeah.
And you hurt my brain sometimes. That's the whole Steelix.
Oh, my balls!
You're a bug psychic, and I'm ghost dark? Or maybe fire?
Yeah.
Probably dark because I'm goth. Then I'd be spooked.
You can't be ghost.
Why?
Because you're not dead.
You sure? Are you implying that all ghost types are dead?
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Why?
Chandelure
Is dead.
is not dead.
It's a spirit.
No.
Yes. It's literally a spirit possessing a lamp.
Litwick.
Yeah. That's like literally the
Hold
whole
up.
concept is that it
Dragapult.
is a dead dragon.
No.
Yes, it's the ghost of a dragon. Can I have a pillow?
No.
Please? Please?
Then what is
My head hurt.
Then what is Go Lurk?
The spirit of a dead temple guardian
Then what is
possessing a statue.
Then what is So they're not dead, they're being possessed.
By ghosts who are
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Are you being possessed by a ghost who's dead?
I sure am, Master Drifblim, he's right there. Freak. You're telling me that Frillish is dead?
Yes. It's a dead jellyfish. You could say whatever you want. I'm still gonna say yes, and I'm gonna say dead something.
No. So there's no... Sandy Gast.
That's a dead child who drowned. That's a dead child who thought they could be an ostrich and stuck their head in the sand for too long.
What is Marshadow then?
A dead child. Who really enjoyed the Karate Kid movies.
What? Just Decidueye.
You killed him.
Decidueye is not dead. Decidueye is not dead. So you're implying that, like, if some of my Cavian Cycle, like, Rapture, if Rapture was a Pokemon trainer, you don't think he'd be a ghost type?
I think he'd be a ghost type Pokemon trainer. But I don't think he'd be a ghost type Pokemon. I'm not gonna say it. I think in Caspian, 120 years later, he would be.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up!
Get good.
I'm right.
Get good.
I'm right.
Get good.
To be a ghost, you must be dead.
No, I don't think that's true. Have you met me? Houndour! Houndour!
I love Houndour. I have such an appreciation for Houndoom after, Pearl. I had Houndour. I had Houndoom, Luxray. I had some cool Pokemon in that. I had my staple Obama. I honestly can't wait to do a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet on stream. Like I did for Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Because that went really good. That went really well, I mean.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, I just think that we should play the game first, and then do it later. You know?
Yeah, but knowing us, we're gonna complete it in, like, a day.
It depends. But yeah.
Didn't we do that with Sword and Shield? We completed the game in, like, 2 days?
Maybe.
We did that with Arceus.
You did that with Arceus.
Yeah. We got lucky then, though.
Yeah, we were literally snowed in. There was nothing else we could do.
Yeah, so we just pulled pretty much an all-nighter. I think we stayed up until like 4 a.m.
Unfortunately, that did make it so that I cannot play Arceus for some reason.
Yeah.
I just have, like, no... I'd rather just watch you play it, because I watched you play the entire thing already.
Yeah.
You know? Then it gave me a sense of, oh, I did play it, you know?
Yeah.
Which sucks. But, yeah. Maybe at some point I'll get to it, but just... I don't know.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's not me saying, like, I don't like it. It's just that I feel like I've already played it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a great game, but I do think, honestly, Breath of the Wild's better.
Yes. It is.
I think Scarlet and Violet will be better than Legends, though.
I dropped one of your dice.
You better fix it.
There it is. Yippee! I don't know why I threw
New mouth.
No!
Yeah. I want to beat Scarlet and Violet so that I can stream it. Because I am very excited for it. I'll have the new OLED and shit, and you can play it with me.
Yeah.
Which will be fun. That's something that I am most excited for.
Yeah.
Is the co-op, because I've always wanted that.
Yeah.
That has been like my highest request for Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start fast forwarding because I'm just.
Yeah, you're grinding.
Yeah.
You gotta grind here because of Whitney. But she won't have her mill tank, but it will be something else.
Yeah, it won't be as stupid.
But what if it's like a Yaga, you know?
It wouldn't be. I have it set so that she doesn't. Yeah.
They can't get legendaries?
Yeah.
It still could be something stupid, though. Like, what if it was a Steelix? Who was just built different, you know?
There's no guarantee on its strength or anything.
Oh, that's true.
So it could be a frickin' Charmander with the strength of a goddamn Steelix.
Yeah.
That... It's what makes randomizers both exciting and sometimes it can be a little underwhelming.
We've still got the rule of, like, we don't take deaths when they're...
No.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because Yo Asaku's about to go.
Grinding deaths aren't an actual death.
That Steelix,
The
though.
Steelixes are actually pretty strong.
Yeah.
Thunder Punch. Yo-Yo has low health.
Well, Yo-Yo's a low level.
Yeah. Judgment.
Judgment!
Wow. Okay. Glad we don't count these, because I'm getting destroyed by this
Yeah.
Steelix. It's kind of weird. Here goes your Spritey.
Yo, Spritey! Damn. Damn, you living and
It
you
went
loving.
through everything.
And you're laughing. Thanks,
There
your
we go.
birthday. Ooh.
Alright, I gotta go heal.
Yay.
But yeah, I really want to get back into streaming.
It's just so hard.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
What?
After this, between this and Scarlet and Violet, I'd like to do, what do you call it? Crystal. Or Yellow. One of the two.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I think Crystal would be a little better,
Yeah.
but...
How far did you even get in that?
I don't remember.
Did you get the Red Gyarados?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Those games are much harder than these.
Yeah, the story's also different, which is something I love. It's like totally different.
I don't remember.
Because you don't go for either of them.
Yeah.
You go for Suicune instead.
Yeah.
And the plot instead revolves around Suicune for the most part. And it's different enough. Ooh, hold on. Should we go for Crystal or should we go for a Gen 3?
Ooh, I do like Gen 3.
So we've never actually completed a Gen 3.
We tried to do the bum lock.
Yeah.
Why don't we try to do that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Emerald?
Yeah.
Emerald's the best.
I kind of want to do it without a randomizer, though.
Okay.
Because I think our problem with that one, what ended up being the randomizer, I think the randomizer is best on this.
Yeah.
Because it has the most generations available in it. Oh. It's the most visually pleasing while also having the most Pokemon available.
And also the toots.
Yeah.
The toots! Ah! Ah!
Oh god, okay, goodbye, Foghorn.
Yeah, licky licky.
Licky Licky just, sheer colded me. So that happened. Alright, come on, Yo-Yo. Can you crunch your way all the way through this? Who will win? I can't believe that actually worked.
Licky licky.
Alright, let's go through each generation and figure out what the best game of each generation is. Do we want to do all, like, remakes included?
Well,
like,
then...
if we talk about Gen 1, do we want to also include, you know, Fire Red and Let's Go?
No, I include Fire Red in Gen 3, and I consider Let's Go in Gen 8.
Well, that's what it is. Oh. Okay, Gen 1. I have to say Yellow.
Yellow.
It's a vast improvement.
The Pikachu followed you.
The Pikachu followed me. It's a vast... Not only is it a vast improvement over Red and Blue, and I can't say much about Green. Never played it.
Green is Japan only, right?
Yeah. But it introduced the following Pokemon concept.
Yeah.
There were so many dynamic parts about that game.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. How are you? We're talking about the
Oh, hi!
best game from each generation.
Hi, Biscuits!
We're at Gen 1, so we just started. I was saying Yellow. Jasper also agreed Yellow. You know, it built so much upon what Red and Blue did, and, you know, it's the start of Pokemon. And it was such a solid, start.
Yeah.
And then, I gotta say Crystal.
Yeah. I mean,
for Gen 2.
Crystal's the one I played the most. I had my copy of Silver that didn't save.
Yeah.
So I can't... I would always get to the, like, the first, like, rival fight, and then I'd save, and I would never get further than that.
I just, like... I never beat it. No, we're grinding right now, so...
Yeah, we don't count when Pokemon die in grinding. We're just grinding for Whitney. So...
Well, we are in 4 times speed.
Which is a new trait on the new Nintendo DS that just came out.
Yes.
And they have a randomizer feature on the new DS. You didn't know that.
Because this is just more of us talking than actually playing the game.
This is the Gears for podcast, the Pokemon podcast at this point.
I just press buttons and see if we win.
Yeah.
Crystal, like, I just have such fond memories of it.
Yeah.
Like being at my grandparents' house in Maine. I was, like, on vacation there. My parents weren't there. It was just me and my grandparents. And just waking up in that quiet and just playing Pokemon Crystal, I went down into the living room and stuff.
Yeah.
Sat with their cat that they had. And I did the bug competition. That's the reason why I have such a connection with the bug type Pokemon, is because of the bug catching contest.
Yeah.
It was this thing that was always there for me, you know?
Yeah.
It was scheduled and reliable, and I played Crystal for a long time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was devastated when the battery died on that. What is your fondest from Gen 2?
I really don't have them. Like I said, I had a copy of Pokemon Silver that didn't save. Silver, I think, is technically my first Pokemon game. Otherwise, I would consider Pokemon Emerald my first. Yeah. Which is what I'm going to talk about when we talk about Gen 3. But my copy of Pokemon Silver didn't save. It wasn't the fault of the system. It was the copy of the game. Yeah. So I never got past, like, I don't think I ever made it to, like, Azalea Town or got to the, like, the tunnel or anything. Just because I was, like, what, maybe 5? And had things to do at the ripe age of 5? Yeah. And I understood... I might have been a little older than that, but I remember being very young. I remember living at my old house, before I moved, which I moved when I was 5. So I must have been very young. Yeah. But it didn't save. I would always get to the rival fight, the first rival battle, and I'd save, and for some reason I never got farther than that. Usually.
And you thought that was the whole game?
No, I just knew it didn't save. Yeah. Because I'd always start back at the beginning when I opened the game back up again.
But you just kept doing it?
I just kept doing it because I'm like, maybe it'll work this time.
Yeah. I used to be like that.
And that's, like, the only real memory I have from Gen 2, because I barely remember playing Crystal when I had it on the Virtual Console. Yeah. Oh. But when it really kicks in for me is Gen 3.
Alright, so do you want to lead off on Gen 3?
Gen 3, I'm gonna have to give it to Pokemon Emerald. When I was a kid, I had Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I did have Emerald for a time. But Emerald was a game I borrowed from a friend of mine, so I never finished it. But I consider Emerald my first real Pokemon game. I have a very fond memory of, like, coming home from school. This was probably 2nd or 3rd grade for me. Coming home from school and playing it. I don't remember how far I got, but I do know that I eventually had to give it back to my friend, and I never finished it. But I do have fond memories of playing Pokemon Emerald, at least a little bit. I loved Mudkip so much. Yeah. I love Mudkip so much.
What exactly are the rules in a
Yogurtlocke?
Alright, so...
rules.
Jasper
anyway,
likes to call it a dubious Nuzlocke.
It's a dubious Nuzlocke.
The Yogurtlocke is not so much of an official thing, and it's more of a thing that we created a couple years ago this is the 3rd time we've run it. Yeah. And we do it every year for my birthday, which was a while ago. It's not my birthday right now.
A little over a month ago.
We start with a Ho-Oh named Yogurtday to celebrate my birthday. As you can tell, it's a randomizer.
It is a complete randomizer.
Alright, this is a real fight.
And we name... And dubiously name all of the Pokemon after yogurt.
This is Yo-Asaker.
It's really just putting a yo in front of it, but or Yogurtlocke. When we first ran this, it was the first game we ever streamed on this channel. It was a randomizer. We got Ho-Oh very early on, and he was dubbed Yogurtlocke, so that's just kind of become the tradition. It's a very dubious Nuzlocke. We follow some of the regular Nuzlocke rules, but then other times we completely ignore them.
Chat and Jasper can revive Pokemon whenever.
There's a revive, there's a kill, channel point redemption.
Also, I'm Jer. Hi. My pronouns are they, them.
I'm Jasper, he, him. I'm a dude.
A dude.
I'm a dude. Yeah, and it's a fully randomized, version of Heart Gold.
Stats, Pokemon,
Moves,
move
types,
move
everything.
damage, move PP,
everything.
move accuracy. Literally everything that can be randomized
Will
is randomized.
be, yeah. Evolutions.
Yes, that's fun. Do we have anything that evolves right now?
Ammonite. Oh, I thought you were handing this to me. We have, yeah. So we do the, try to catch the first Pokemon you see on a route kind of rule, but also loosely.
We can catch legendaries if we like them.
I like Entei.
Yeah.
I like Raikou better, but I like Entei. Yeah, it's just something we made up. It's just, it's not even like an official thing, it's just a tradition on the channel.
We can't even release, like, a rule set for it, because
No.
it changes every day, and we can't have somebody hold us to any rules. Careful.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the... See?
Okay.
So yeah. The real rule is have fun and be yourself.
Yeah. Right now, we're just talking about, we're on Gen 3.
Gen 3. I said Emerald.
I also have to say Emerald.
I never played Ruby and Sapphire, but I did play Emerald.
Emerald was a very formative game for me.
Yeah.
The Battle Frontier.
I never
is
got
just-
that far.
Oh god, we have to play through it. The Battle Frontier is just such a incredible part of the game that is so difficult.
Yeah.
It ramps up the difficulty
Yeah.
a ton.
I can imagine.
Yo Papa.
Yo, Papa! Yeah, Emerald, very good. Yo, Papa!
I
Love Entei.
I've enjoyed Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I've never been able to really get into the islands. I've always wanted
I never
to,
did, no.
but I always lost interest.
I never, got that far. I had both of them, too, and I still have Leaf Green somewhere. I was just too young and didn't know what was happening, you know? I played Fire Red and Leaf Green more than I played Emerald, but I just have more of a formative memory of Emeralds.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I was playing, like, both of them and going back and forth and being like, these are basically the same game, you know? Because I was, you know, like, 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
Ooh, that special attack stat is nice. Yo Papa. I thought it said Bo Papa. Spikes, Magnitude, Dynamic Punch, and Psycho Boost. It's alright.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it as an alternate. Sassy Entei.
Sassy Entei. Gen 4.
It's Soul Silver for me.
It's Heart Gold for me.
Soul Silver.
And it's just that's the version I had.
Actually, no, I started with Heart Gold.
Heart Gold.
Soul Silver's the copy that I have now physically.
Yes.
It's the tower. The Ecruteak Tower. It's too good.
Heart Gold might be one of my #1 games of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it is...
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah,
That's why we've come back 3 times to play it.
Yeah, I love Heart Gold so goddamn much. Like, it's the game that means the world to me. I poured hours and hours and hours and hours into Heart Gold. It's the first Pokemon game I ever, like, beat the Elite Four in. it's the first Pokemon game I ever, like, really beat. I never beat Emerald, I never beat, like, Silver or anything.
I know I absolutely beat Heart Gold, because I remember training a team of Shuckles to go fight Red.
I beat Red in that too, but
I never did.
I beat Red in mine, but it's because my friend had an action replay. That's, like, something I kind of missed from... Not, like, cheating or anything, but just, like, my friend was like, I have an action replay, I can get you, like, anything in Heart Gold. I'm like, oh my god. Like, it felt like your 4th grade drug deal. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's just, like, a sense of, like, I don't know.
And, like, those cheat books they used to sell
Yeah,
at the game fair.
It was something, like...
There was something special to doing cheats.
Special, yeah, and, like...
To putting in cheats, when it was a secret.
Yeah, whereas, like, you know, age of the internet, you can just Google everything and you get everything, you know?
And most cheats,
they don't
you
do
now
stuff
unlock them in, like, Lego and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember you could put them in,
Yeah.
and it used to be something cool.
Yeah. I remember, I was trying to beat Red, and my friend was like, I have an action replay, you can use, like, all the, rare candies to level everyone up, and I did! I leveled, like, everything up to level 100, and I went against Red, and I beat him, you know? Like, I remember specifically doing that, and I came to school next day, and I was like, I did it! I did it!
I gotta say, Rayquaza was something very special to me. Because I had my Rayquaza. I caught it in Emerald, and I took it with me.
Yeah. See,
I took it with me through Diamond and Pearl, and then I took it with me through Heart Gold, and I finally reached level 100 in Heart Gold.
Yeah.
And it was something incredibly special.
Yeah. I was never really able to do this, but, like, I miss when, like, there were in-game events, like the Celebi event, and, like, going to GameStop and getting a legendary. I wish they still did that, because now they just do, like, pre-order bonuses.
Yeah.
And maybe it's...
They did it for, Sun and Moon, I want to say.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun.
Yeah.
We would go to, like, Target and stuff.
I miss that kind of stuff. From, like, Pokemon games. I mean, maybe it's special for kids now, like, the pre-order bonuses and stuff, but I imagine it's not the same.
Well, the pre-order bonuses now are not the same as they used to be.
Yeah.
I still have my Giratina statue somewhere that came with Platinum. That was one of the coolest things.
I even meant in-game, pre-order bonuses.
Yeah.
But, like, even, you know, stuff like that. The Pokewalker!
Yeah.
Like, Regirock! The Pokewalker was a big deal for, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and just the walking Pokemon, the graphics, the music. I spent so many hours in Heart Gold because all I did was I just stayed in Ecruteak City and didn't leave for the longest time. I would just walk around. Like...
If you have legit copies of Gen 4 and Gen 5 games, I know a way to get those lost events without you.
Really?
I do have a copy
I have my copy of Heart Gold somewhere still.
Which you have the shiny...
I have a shiny Cyndaquil in Heart Gold, yeah. I wish I still had my...
I spent a whole day doing that
action replayed. That's one thing I wish that, like, old Pokemon games had, was, like, multiple saves. But that had, like, my dead name and stuff on it, and yeah, I just didn't... That's why I got rid of it. Otherwise, I probably would have kept it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like, Heart Gold... Like, we've been talking for, like, 10 minutes just about Heart Gold. Real quick about Gen 4. Heart Gold's my favorite. I love... Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I will say, I did not like Pearl as a kid. I had Pokemon Pearl, and I think I got Pearl before, that came out before Heart Gold, yeah. I had a vendetta against Sinnoh for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because I was at that age where I was, like, starting to, like, I can finish these games, that's why Heart Gold is the first one I ever finished. But I probably could have finished Pearl, if not for the fucking city blackout that prevented me from progressing, and I had absolutely no clue how to get past it. When the guy was like, you can't get into the city, there's a power outage or whatever, I did not know how to get past it. And I never did until I was, like, 20. And that, like, gave me a vendetta against Sinnoh for the longest time. Now Sinnoh's probably one of my favorite regions because I actually went back and played Platinum, which is the better of Diamond and Pearl, I would say. Usually if there's a duo and then there's a third, the third is usually better.
Like Gun?
No.
Pokemon Gun?
No. I more mean, like, Emerald was better, the better of, you know, Ruby and Sapphire.
Didn't know how to read when I played. You know? That's so valid.
Yeah.
Pokemon, I think, taught me to read.
Yeah. I did not know how to get past that blackout, and I had a vendetta against Sinnoh as a region for the longest time. And then I got Heart Gold, and I blasted through that over the course of, like, 6 months. Maybe. I don't know. I stayed in Ecruteak City for a long time, not because I was stuck, just because I liked it there and I didn't want to leave. If I could live in any fucking Pokemon, like, city, town, village, Ecruteak City. Yeah. Without a doubt, I would live there, I would be happy, I would live the rest of my days there. And
It stands out the most from any Pokemon town.
Yes.
I think another town that just really stands out as being really cool, but I don't remember the name of it, is the Ice Town in Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah!
It was very visually pretty, and it had, like, the spa and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just really liked it, but fuck if I can remember the name.
Yeah.
Gen 4, because they were the games I played a ton. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Heart Gold. That's my answer.
Gen 5. It is Black, White, Black 2, White 2.
See, here's the problem. I actually don't remember. I think I had Black, and then I think I had White 2. I'm gonna have to say White 2.
Yeah.
I love those fucking
They're
games.
also very different games. They have completely different stories.
Yeah.
You start in entirely separate areas. That was one of the very interesting things.
Yeah.
I
will admittedly say I should probably go back and revisit them.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played those games in a very long time, but I fucking love them.
I will confess that that's where I originally fell off from Pokemon as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I stopped playing.
I never fell off, but I get why. I get why people would fall off there.
I had trouble with, I think, Black.
It's also, like, when people our age were starting to be, like, too cool for Pokemon.
That's what happened.
Because that's when you're starting to hit, like, the end of, like, or, like, the middle point of middle school.
Yeah.
About. For at least people in our generation. I have a very real copy of Black and White. I still have all my Pokemon games somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I love, Black and White, and I love Black and White too.
When they announced Black 2, White 2, I thought it was lame. I was like, this is so lazy. I got into that.
Yeah.
Pokemon wasn't like this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I just sounded like Trump for a second. I got into that, and I hate that I was like that.
Yeah.
But I think the issue that I had with Black was that I was playing it, and I had my Basculin. I didn't finish the game, but my Basculin was level 80.
You thought it was gonna evolve?
I thought it was gonna evolve. And so, let me tell you, Basculegion, I went nuts.
I went nuts!
Basculin was one of my favorite Pokemon at the time, and I don't think I even beat the 6th gym, and it was level 80.
Yeah.
So that says a lot. And I went back and I played White 2, and I was like, okay, I really, really like this. I got back into it because I had found a website called PokemonEpisodes.org or something like that. It was very community heavy. I love that point in my life. I would come home, I'd just play Pokemon while I'd be watching it. There was you could watch the episode, and then there was chat on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
It was everybody else playing and watching Pokemon, and I made so many friends.
Yeah.
And we'd all just talk about Pokemon. And then I eventually fell off.
You fell off!
Yeah. But that was when I learned about Pokemon and the internet. And how connected they could be.
Yeah.
Because I never attempted do anything with the internet in Pokemon prior,
Yeah.
other than, like, GTS and stuff. But, like, I didn't play against people online, I didn't look up anything, because it was before I realized that you could just do that. Before you could just Google Pokemon. That's when I found Therapy and Bulbapedia.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it completely changed the way that I play Pokemon, and White 2 was just a very big experience for me.
Yeah.
And then Gen 6. I went to the midnight release of X and Y. I was so excited. I was following along when it was announced. It was my freshman year. And Goomy, our Lord and Savior, I was obsessed with Goomy. Me and my friends had started a cult to Goomy before the game even came out. I played it, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Having different rivals, Basculin should have had a poison type. Yeah, you're right. But I thought it was so interesting. You know?
Yeah.
I loved it. And the end of the game with AZ, it hit somewhere, like, emotionally. It got me emotionally. A lot of people say that Lysander was a very weak villain, and going back now, I see all the flaws with it, but I liked Lysander as a villain.
Mm.
I think he had some of the most interesting motivations as a villain in Pokemon, but I think he was executed poorly. These aren't my favorite. These are just thoughts I have. He was executed poorly, you know? But he could have been so much better. Your thoughts on X and Y?
Gen 6 is my least favorite generation. I don't like X and Y. I did when I was a kid. And then I replayed X. X was the version that I always had. I don't know if I've ever actually even played Y. I liked X as a kid. I find it forgettable. I didn't like the shift from pixel to semi 3D. It just, I don't know, I wish it kind of stayed pixely, and that's just because I'm a sucker for pixel art, in general. I find X and Y to be a bit forgettable. I love some of the Pokemon in the region. I find the region itself to be kind of forgettable, and that's just me.
No, it is. The region itself is very forgettable.
Yeah. I love some of the Pokemon in it. I don't love the games themselves. I'd love to revisit Kalos.
I want to revisit it in the new game.
In
because
the
it's
new
right
one,
there.
yeah.
There's always been this mysterious train station at the edge of the Kalos
I remember
region
it. I remember
that leads to Spain. It literally leads to Paldea.
Yeah.
And if that's not recognized, I will be a bit upset. Not even if we don't go there, that's fine.
At least
but
a
some
recognition that that the world isn't just enclosed in itself.
Yeah, and that it was there and it's been there for almost a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, Gen 6 is my least favorite. Pokemon X is my least favorite Pokemon game.
You're forgetting something.
What?
You're forgetting the highlight of Gen 6. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
That's Gen 6?
Yep.
Oh my god, then, yeah. I forgot that was Gen 6. You're so right. I, for some reason, thought it was Gen 7.
I have not gone back to replay it, but it is something that I would love to do.
I have a very soft spot for Alpha Sapphire. I have a very soft spot for Alpha Sapphire. I'm gonna have to say Alpha Sapphire, then. I beat Alpha Sapphire.
Sapphire.
I beat it. I liked it. I have my Ammonite army. That's the thing, yeah. I tried to shiny breed an Ammonite in Alpha Sapphire, and I never fucking did it. I tried to use the Masuda method. I just have a shit ton of them. Sitting in Alpha Sapphire, and they're just there. They're just hanging out. My Ammonite army.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there.
I want to revisit that. Maybe we can sit down and do that together at some point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's hard to stream because it's a 3DS game.
Yeah.
But
Maybe at some point we can go to GameStop and we can buy copies of it.
Yeah. Actually, I probably still have mine somewhere, but I also
You don't want to reset it.
I don't want to reset my Ammonites. That's why I never replayed it, because I didn't want to get rid of all my Ammies.
Yeah. But yeah, that is something I need to revisit personally before I can say too much about it.
Yeah.
But I just remember flying around the islands being so cool and such a neat thing.
Yeah.
I had always wanted to be able to fly and actually fly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Gen 7. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Oh, this is interesting.
What?
I googled, like, what games were considered what generation. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are considered Gen 7. I would consider them Gen 8. Personally.
No, it's because...
It's because of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
No, it's because they came out before Sword and Shield.
Yeah, they did.
So
yeah. Sun, Ultra Moon, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
yeah. We'll go into the spin-off games in a bit of each generation, because that's a lot to unpack as well. And we need a list of what's in what.
Yeah.
But, let's see.
I don't know.
We're Gen 7.
I really like Sun and Moon.
I
love Sun and Moon.
I have a soft spot for the Ultra Sun.
I love Ultra Moon, yeah.
The wormholes.
Yeah.
I loved that concept.
I love shiny hunting in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon.
Story, I will say, you know, lacking, but also...
I love how...
Doesn't the story in all Pokemon games lack? That's an elephant in the room we should talk about. The stories in Pokemon games, they suck.
I'd say they're mediocre.
But we all are like, oh, the story in, like, Heart Gold is so good. It's not.
It's mediocre.
It's mediocre. It
It's
is not a story.
I don't play Pokemon games for the story.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. That's like the one games I won't play for the story.
Yeah.
Usually.
When we...
I play because I like the funny dudes. Usually. I like everything else.
By the time we reached Sun and Moon, a lot of people were like, but the story! Everybody suddenly cared about story. Like, no, shut up.
It's because we're...
Pokemon does not have good story.
No.
We're looking at probably the best one to have story coming out very soon. Paldea is looking to have the best story, and it's the fact that you have 3 stories.
Yeah. I mean, the best story game for Pokemon so far is Arceus.
Yes.
But that's...
By far. That is... The story in Arceus is wonderful.
I'd say the story in,
Except Black and White.
I was gonna say... I was just about to say Black and White. I was just about to say... And
they had the most dynamic stories.
I was just about to say that.
If you're looking for story in a Pokemon game, look somewhere else, unless you're looking at them. Because most of it is rehashed. You know, although Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did have... It did things different.
Yeah.
You know? The Trials was very fun to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, you had the Trials, Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun revisited the story in a different and dynamic way that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun playing it. And Pokepelago, whatever it is.
Pelago, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was such a fun little bit of the game.
Yeah.
Mainline games, Legends, and the Mystery Dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got... Then we have Pikachu and Eevee. I know there's a lot of people who are not fans of them.
I love them.
I love them.
They made me happy. I don't know.
That's really all it is. They make you happy.
I
And
don't know.
do you need much more? Like,
I love Kanto. As much as I shit on it, I love Kanto.
It's-
Johto's my favorite, but I love Kanto.
Pokemon Pikachu is... Let's Go Pikachu is an experience I've been able to share with the kid that I babysit. It's been able to help her get into Pokemon in a way that isn't incredibly difficult,
Yeah.
and that I can help her with.
Yeah.
I could guide her through the game, and I don't blame her. We stopped at Victory Road. She was done. She decided she had had enough. But she still enjoys Pokemon, and she's looking forward to Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
But you know, she's actually looking forward to doing the gyms, and this was about 2 years ago I got it for her.
Yeah.
She's like 10 years old now. She's ready for her first real story.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's ready for something like Arceus or
No.
Brilliant Diamond. Love them both. I was blown away after seeing the difference, but yeah.
I love the Sun and Moon, including Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'd have to... It's hard to pick. I might have to say Ultra Moon for my favorite from Gen 7. I don't know.
I mean, it says a lot that we have frickin' like 12 copies of them.
Yeah, we do have a lot of copies of them. I'll probably have to say Ultra Moon. I will say I love Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. The Let's Go Pikachu streams have a very fucking special place in my heart, because those streams were fucking chaotic.
They were nightmares.
If you ever want to watch a VOD of a chaotic stream that we've done, watch either Let's Go Pikachu from like a year ago, or watch any of the Stardew Valley streams. They're fucking chaotic. Chaotic. But I'm probably gonna have to give it to Ultra Moon on this one.
Like, the reason why Pikachu and Eevee, the Pikachu streams got so out of hand for us, is because of the motion controls. Like, you had to play with motion controls in that.
Yeah.
And so that, at least for streaming, you need to play with motion controls. And that's where it really got crazy. Like, we started it, and we're like, alright, we're nice and cozy, we have face cam, which we didn't usually do.
Yeah, that was a face cam stream.
It was one of the few games where we used face cam.
You know what really sent us over the edge for Pokemon?
PvP me!
That was PvP me. That's like Chaos Crypt lore. I'll have to find that VOD and send it.
That kid was insane.
Oh my god, yeah. Named, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but when we streamed Let's Go Pikachu, we went a little cuckoo crazy, but part of it was because there was a chat member.
That was like when Chaos Crypt was at its height.
Yeah.
We had,
we did have a lot of viewers, yeah.
Yeah, we constantly had, like, somewhere around 15 viewers with at least 6 chatters. And so it was pretty active during the streams.
Yeah,
It's much chiller now, though I do miss, you know, more people to talk to.
Yeah.
But we also fell off from streaming.
We did, yeah.
But that was
because of the hate raids.
hate raids, and we're trying desperately to recover now. And then Twitch is just... It's not at its height.
Yeah.
Twitch was at its height then
but
as well.
when, during the stream, we had a chatter... Oh, what was his name? I don't even remember. But this was a kid, and we could tell it was a kid, because he said it, that was going around...
JP!
JP! And he was... I can't say harassing.
Yeah.
Other streamers who were doing, like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee specifically, asking to fight them, to have, like, a Pokemon battle. And he was doing it was harassment because he was doing it specifically to streamers who, like, had just started the game, and he had a level 100 full team that's basically the same as Red.
Shinies.
All shinies. Red's team, but all level 100. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, Dragonite, there might have been a Pikachu, I don't remember. All level 100, all shiny, and was like, PvP me. And, like, he beat us, and we're like, funny joke, you know, you wanted to show off your cool team, good job. He kept asking, and he, like, was making multiple accounts. And we were just at, like, overtired point of, like, shut up, you know?
The first day it happened, it was kind of funny.
It was funny, and then he
it
kept
kept
coming
happening.
back.
And that's back when we had XM.
Yeah.
I missed XM. Intricate history of Pokemon got into it before Sword and Shield. Yamper right now, let's go Eevee and Legends of Arceus and beating the Shield main game.
Nice. Yeah. We love Pokemon, so if you're looking to play more Pokemon games, I highly recommend it.
So we finished Gen 7. It's Gen 8.
Can I pee first?
Yeah.
You can start on Gen 8 if you want. That's Sword and Shield, Diamond and Pearl remakes. Technically Arceus, but...
Yeah, I know a lot of people
I'll be back.
don't like Sword and Shield. I love them. I streamed... I did my own copy of Sword. I did my own copy of Shield. And then I went back and I streamed through all of Shield. And it's one of my favorite series that I've done on the channel. Like, it was a Nuzlocke. It was so community involved. I would wake up and it was when I didn't have a job because of the pandemic. I'd wake up and I'd do that every single day. And I'd, at like, not wake up, but it was like I don't even remember what I called those streams. But it was probably around 10 o'clock. It was around when my friends would wake up as well, and they'd all come in and we'd just share Sword and Shield together. We'd talk through it. And there was just a nice community aspect to playing it. And we got to the Elite Four after... Not the Elite Four, we got to the Championship after so long. And the final battle was so stressful. Like, we got down to final Pokemon, and I pulled it off at the last second or something. And it was incredibly hyped. Like, I just have such good memories of it. And then I went through I tried to go through the DLCs, but I didn't. That's fine. Hi.
Hi.
I was talking about when I streamed Sword and Shield and how much fun it was.
Yeah.
And how, like, you know, Nick and Jim would wake up, you'd wake up, and that was what we'd do in the mornings together. I'd stream it, and everybody would come in and hang out to get ready for their morning and stuff.
Your morning streams were always fun.
Yeah, I miss doing them. There's no way I can do them now, though, because I get up at 7 in the morning.
And have to go to work.
Yeah, and I'm gone for the whole day. I just have no time anymore.
That was like pandemic time, you know?
Yeah.
So is yours... which one?
Arceus is technically mainline.
Arceus for you?
Yeah.
Mine's gonna have to be... Yeah.
It's perfect for what it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change a single thing about Arceus. And never mind, I would change one thing, Spoot.
Spoot!
I would make it so that I could find the final pieces of Spoot.
Yeah. Mine's actually gonna be Shield.
Yeah?
Yeah. I never finished Brilliant Diamond. And I was...
Oh yeah, that happened.
I never finished Brilliant Diamond, yeah. I think we were talking about this before stream started. I haven't played Arceus. And the reason for that, I think we might have talked about this
no, we did.
At the beginning, but I'm gonna repeat it. Arceus came out, on the day that we were snowed in from a blizzard. But the thing is that we both had...
That was still this year.
That was this year. That was February. You had gotten your copy, but I didn't get mine until, like, a week later.
You got it a couple days later. It's because I went and I bought it on the Switch, because I'm like, I'm not getting
snowed in for... We were snowed in for maybe 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
That was a bad blizzard.
It was one of the worst blizzards we've had. I don't know how we didn't lose power.
You played that entire game backwards, like, you could have probably played it backwards and forwards. You played that entire game and beat the whole mainline story. You played it. I didn't touch it once. I just watched you play it.
Yeah.
And because I watched you play it from beginning to end, I feel like I've already played it.
Yeah.
So that when I did get my copy, I could not get into it because my brain was like, I just played this. And I haven't been able to touch it since.
Yeah.
That is just the unfortunate, like, my brain is like, no, yeah, you've played Arceus. You don't need to touch it again, you know? So, by default, I haven't finished Brilliant Diamond. I haven't finished Arceus, technically. I liked Arceus. I just didn't technically play it. I liked it a lot. I loved,
Did you win Arceus in our giveaway named? I completely forgot we did one.
Yeah.
When was it?
It had to have been February. That's when it came out.
No, we didn't.
Got it from your giveaway and played it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
We
played
gave
Arceus.
it out at a weird time.
Yeah.
It was not with launch.
Might have been March? April, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, by default.
It feels like forever ago.
Yeah. The only game I've technically played from Gen 8 is Shield.
Yeah.
I have fallen off Pokemon a bit. I didn't finish Brilliant Diamond and I didn't play Arceus. I plan to play in full Scarlet and Violet, and I'm gonna be playing Violet.
Yeah.
I plan to play it in full.
But also, the issue with Brilliant Diamond and Arceus and stuff is that there wasn't as much incentive to play. At least for you.
No, yeah, that's true.
And also, I only just finished Pearl. It's because they're remakes that didn't build upon the game. So many people asked for, you know, one-to-one remakes, and that's basically what they did.
But then
they made it pretty much one-to-one.
Yeah, and then those people that wanted a one-to-one remake complained
They
that
realized
it was...
why they didn't.
Yeah, they complained that it was one-to-one, and it's like, you asked for this! But whatever.
Because it doesn't build upon it, and you could get a better experience playing the original game if you had it. Or emulating it. And then Arceus, like you said, you watched me do the whole thing in a marathon run.
And I felt like I got the story. Like, I felt like I got everything, and like, for me, I feel bad because I have the game, and I probably should pick it up and play it at some point. It's just that, like I said, my brain is gaslighting me into believing that I played it because I watched you do the whole thing without break, without any other stimulus, because we were snowed in. We couldn't go anywhere. We ate, we sat in your room, and you played Arceus, and that's about all we did.
Yeah.
Like...
And it's not like my room was even as comfortable as it is now. My room now is nice. We have the...
This was when you had your mattress just hanging out on the floor.
Uh-huh. I didn't have this desk, even.
No.
I just had the glass entertainment center that we were using as a desk. Now we have, like, a whole stream set up. I have 2 monitors on the table, albeit one doesn't work. I have a TV that's mounted to the wall that the stream is up on right now. We've done a lot of work on trying to create a serious and comfortable space. And we finally have it, you know? Alright, elephant in the room. Spin-offs. I need you to pull up a list of this.
I just did. It took me a bit to find them, like, by generation, because it's mostly by, like, subtitle.
Yeah.
But I think this should be semi-accurate.
Hold on. Silver side, leaning towards Violet. Want to wait until Virgin exclusives are known.
That's true.
Yeah, that is a great point.
I will say, Scarlet and Violet, I'm doing Violet, just because I like the Legendary better. This is the first time that, like, you and I have chosen the same version.
Yeah.
Usually we, you do one version, I do the other. You want Violet too, though, right?
Yeah. Well, obviously I'm gonna do Scarlet because... But actually, I've kind of... Scarlet's grown on me.
Yeah. I was originally gonna do, for Sword and Shield, I was gonna do Sword. And then I found out that Alistair was Shield exclusive, and I'm like, I gotta get my little ghost boy. My ghost son. I need my ghost son.
We were going the other way, though.
You were gonna do Shield and I was gonna do Sword.
Yeah, and then you had me switch.
I'm sorry. Alright. Spin-offs. This should be semi-accurate. It's from a Reddit post because it's not, like, listed on the wiki by generation.
Yeah.
So, Gen 1. Pokemon Snap. Super Smash Bros. I don't know if we want to include Smash.
No.
Pokemon Stadium. Hey You Pikachu. And Pokemon Puzzle League. The only one of these that I've played is... Actually, I did play Pokemon Stadium with you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Pokemon Snap. I had Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 was one of the consoles I did have as a kid, and it was great. I had fun.
I've always wanted to play Hey You Pikachu.
Oh, Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon the TCG Game Boy game are also included in Gen 1.
Okay, TCG. It's obvious, for me it's the TCG. Okay?
Okay.
I have very strong feelings about that. I would love to play that on stream. There is a sequel that never came out in America, and it makes me angry. I learned how to play the TCG from it. It was remarkably accurate. And it's just...
Gone. Lost media.
Lost media. It's so good, though. I love it. I went back to actually finish it a couple years ago, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, this includes North American releases only.
Yeah.
This list.
The music for the Pokemon TCG is some of the best music in Pokemon. Just the bump ba dum ba dum bump ba dum bump ba dum ba dum bump ba dum bump ba dum ba dum bump ba dum, and like we play that when we play the TCG together. And I love how the song starts with the shuffle sound.
Yeah.
It's, other than, like, Sword and Shield, it has the best music.
Yeah.
Sword and Shield's music goes so hard.
Sword and Shield's music goes so hard, yeah. I just gotta say, kind of on topic, kind of off, I'm so glad they're getting Toby Fox on the Pokemon music team.
Yeah.
Oh my god, best decision they've made in a long time. Toby Fox is brilliant.
Phenomenal.
Toby Fox is one of my biggest fucking inspirations. On God. Anyway, and before I continue with this list, I just want to say I haven't played most spin-offs, so I might not have some opinions.
Can you guys hear the AC? If you can, I'll turn it off if it's, like, distracting.
It's just a little warm in here. So yeah, I haven't played most spin-offs. What are you doing?
I'm just getting, Oh, the Little Town Hero. That's why! That's why he did, Sword and Shield. Because Little Town Hero is a Game Freak game.
Yeah.
And he did the music for it.
Yeah.
We've never played that. We've never even touched it.
One of my biggest inspirations for storytelling, for, like, character creation, Toby Fox. 100%. God. Anyway. So you can't hear the AC. Cool.
Okay.
So Gen 1, that Pokemon Snap for me, TCG for you. I might not have some opinions on some of these because I haven't played.
It's the most game. Yeah.
Yeah. Gen 2. For the console, Pokemon Stadium 2, and Smash Melee, but we're not including Smash. It's only including Smash because Pokemon characters are in it.
Yeah.
Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, and that's it.
No.
It's...
Really?
Yeah. This is North American releases only. I remember playing Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I liked it. I guess I'll say that.
I didn't do one. I don't have one. But there.
But you should have one for 3.
Oh.
3 is a big one.
3 is difficult.
Gen 3! Pokemon Channel, which I've never heard of. Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon, Box, Ruby, and Sapphire. I don't know.
That's just the Pokemon Home.
Oh. Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Dash. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team. Pokemon Ranger. And Pokemon Troise. I haven't played most of these, actually. I don't know if I've played a single one except Gale of Darkness, which I played with you on that cursed stream. I was never really into the Pokemon spin-offs until one specific one, which I will get to when we get to it, and probably everyone can guess what it is.
This one is incredibly difficult for me.
Because we're talking like, you love Pokemon Ranger, Coliseum, and Gale of Darkness.
And Pinball.
And Pinball.
Pinball is I will say Pinball is a sleeper hit.
And Pokemon
It is
Mystery
so
Dungeon.
good. Pokemon Pinball is incredible. I will stand by that with my whole chest.
Have you gone against Whitney yet?
No, I haven't. We've just been talking. But Gale of Darkness is something.
Is something.
It's a whole other level. I didn't finish Coliseum, and I want to go back and do it. But they felt monolithic to me as a child. They were these incredible beasts of the Pokemon franchise. Because they were in 3D.
Yeah.
And not only were they in 3D, they have better graphics than they do now.
Oh, yeah.
They were dynamic, they were huge. Like I said, monolithic. They were incredible titles. And Shadow Pokemon as a concept was amazing. And it's just... they are something that goes above all other Pokemon games.
Yeah.
But Ranger... Now, I've said all this about XD, Gale of Darkness, and Pinball, but Ranger might be my favorite. Because I adore the Ranger franchise, but the other games were not nearly as good. I got Pokemon Ranger on Christmas with my DS. It was one of the first things that I had.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. I remember I got a gaming chair that day as well, and I just sat in it all day, and that's all I did. And I fell in love with the game. The controls, and I loved Beyblades, so having a little Beyblade that I caught Pokemon with was wild. And I can't tell you the first time I played Coliseum, Pinball, Gale of Darkness, but I can tell you the first time that I played Ranger. I remember... I also have memory issues. So I can't remember almost all of middle school, but I can remember these few moments of that Christmas. It is one of the only Christmases that I fully remember.
Yeah.
And I just... going up against that Rhydon was incredible. And I would absolutely play them again.
Yeah. I haven't played any of these, actually. I was never into...
I just want to say, if you can't tell, we have really strong opinions.
Yes.
About Pokemon.
Yes.
And we have big words.
Yeah. I haven't played any of these, genuinely. The only one I've played was I didn't even play it. I watched, we did that one, or two Gale of Darkness streams that were so fucking chaotic, and then Vina Kava took over my GameCube.
Vina Kava destroyed the GameCube.
Vina Kava destroyed the GameCube. That's another VOD. If you're looking for funny Chaos Trip VODs, Stardew Valley. Let's Go Pikachu. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's another funny one. I have no opinions on any of these games. I have not played most of them. I'm not big into the spin-offs. And I was never really into them as a kid. Gen 4. Pokemon Battle Revolution. My Pokemon Ranch. Pokemon Rumble. Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. Okay. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Signs.
I'm going to preface this entire section with the fact that we are so sane, we are so normal, we have normal opinions, we have thoughts and feelings that are normal about things. And I know there are people in our Discord who also are so sane and so normal and have normal opinions about games. I couldn't get into Sky.
Really?
Yep.
I will talk about Explorers of Sky after you're done.
And Darkness.
Yeah.
I was into those. And I could not get into the differences to Sky.
Yeah.
It was not for me. I'm sorry. Let's... I want to go through them and go through some opinions. Okay. Battle Revolution. Mid. Absolutely mid.
Never played it.
It was like Pokemon Stadium if they made it suck. Like, that's the best way to describe it. Pokemon Stadium if it sucked. It was just battling. Nothing else. From what I remember. My Pokemon range. I loved it.
Never played it.
It was so much fun. There was nothing to it. There was no gameplay. It was just Pokemon Home, but you got to look at your Pokemon, and you could have your little me there.
Yeah.
It was such a fun experience. Rumble. For the Wii, it was alright.
I didn't play it on the Wii.
It was alright on the Wii. It introduced a really interesting concept for a game, and it didn't execute it to its full potential.
I played a different Pokemon.
Pokepark.
Never played.
Wonderful. It is wonderful.
I never had a Wii.
We have the Wii U.
I didn't get a Wii until like the end of high school, and I didn't really use it. It was well after the Wii had already come out. It was like right before the Switch came out, and then once I got the Switch, I was like, I got this, you know.
Yeah.
I never had a Wii. I always had handhelds. The only like actual Nintendo consoles that I had were like an original Nintendo when I was very young, and the N64. I never had a GameCube. I had a Sega Genesis. I had a PlayStation 2. I didn't have a Wii. I never had a Wii U. I had the handhelds. I had Nintendo DS.
Spores in Time and Darkness. Incredible. The story's there.
I never played them.
Like,
but there's a reason why.
It's almost the same story as Sky. But the stories there were astounding. Like, Mystery Dungeon as a whole, the concept of being turned into a Pokemon was revolutionary. It added so much to the Pokemon world that just... It was such a fresh change.
Yeah.
You would get Fione if you stored 600 Pokemon or something like that. I don't think I ever made it. Incredible. What, like, the graphics. Clean. For Mystery Dungeon. The Explorer series is amazing. What more is there to say? I'll let you talk about Sky.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky changed my fucking life. Like, I'm not joking. This game was, like, Like, I loved this game so goddamn much. It was, like, the only real Pokemon spin-off I really got into. I cried. I cried at the end of that game. That game meant so much to me. Everything you said about, you know, just the Mystery Dungeon series in general, I agree with. I have very fond memories.
You are so sane, you are so normal.
The thing about this is that this was at an age where I was starting to think, I'm not cis. And I this is when I started to choose being a boy in video games. Around this time, you know? If I could, and didn't feel guilty about it, I would. And I think this was this is gonna be a weird thing to say. This was like a gender moment for me, almost. Because
you could
be
try the
something...
pronouns without having the...
It'd be you.
Yeah.
It was like a sense of separation, almost. And, you know what's funny? Is when my first time I played Explorers of Sky, I was a mudkip. You wanna know what my name was? It was Michael. Michael was my first, like, chosen name. Mikey was almost my name. And it was, like, one of the first times I ever actually really used it. I was Mikey for a bit, and then I settled on Jasper, and that was, like, my name. But that let me, like, be a dude. And, yeah, I was a mudkip, but... like, I think there's just something pivotal there that I didn't really realize until now. This game changed my life. Gravile, I changed my life. I hate Dusknoir. It got me. I cried. I got all the way to the end, and then I couldn't get Manaphy the Gummy. I still can't get Manaphy the Gummy. I still can't. I still cannot.
We both tried it.
It's impossible. It is impossible. When you get Manaphy at the very end, and it's like, I want a blue gummy.
And I got stuck on Darkrai.
And I want a blue gummy. I want a blue gummy. I cannot fucking find it.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
Shut up. You're a little baby. You're blue. You're the blue gummy. Eat yourself. Auto cannibalism. Anyway. Explorers of Sky changed my life.
See. Shadows of Almia.
Never played.
And Guardian Signs. I very much enjoyed Guardian Signs. I skipped Shadows of Almia. I just never had it. I want to go back and do them someday. But I just didn't have them. I just didn't. I don't have as many opinions as I do about the original Pokemon Ranger. I think they did everything right in the original Pokemon Ranger. Is that generation?
That's Gen 4. So, which one is it for you?
It's Darkness.
It's Explorers of Sky for me.
It's Darkness for me. Gen 5.
I want to read them.
Okay.
Gen 5! Console! Pokepark 2! Wonders Beyond! And Pokemon Rumble U! Spin-off on the DS and 3DS? Pokemon Rumble Blast, Pokemon 3D, Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Dream Radar, Pokemon 3D Pro, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. I have my answer. It's the only one of these I've played.
You take for a bit? I wanna go for them. Wonders Beyond, I don't have many memories of it. Rumble U, didn't play it.
Didn't play.
Rumble Blast,
I loved
it.
Rumble
Loved
Blast.
It.
Love Rumble
I
Blast.
stole the copy from you to play it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's the only one of those I've played. I love Pokemon Rumble Blast.
Pokemon 3D, I'm not sure what that is. I actually have to go look that up.
I like the little toys. I like that they're little dudes. They're little dudes. They're simply little guys. I love them. They got the little key on the back. I think they're neat. I think they're adorable. Love Rumble Blast. I think that's the only spin-off of those I've played.
I can't find what Pokemon 3D is. Oh, no. You know what it is? It's this weird little spin-off thing that you could get on the store. A free app. And it just showed you the...
Wait, I think I know
Yeah, it just showed you Pokemon in 3D.
Yeah! 3D. Yeah, I know that. It was like a 3DS thing.
Conquest. I've wanted to play it, but I never have.
I never have.
Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. I was disappointed.
I've never played it.
There are some neat concepts, but it was so short compared to Time, Darkness, and Sky.
Oh, yeah.
It was so much
Those
shorter.
are long games.
It did not have as boisterous of a post-game, and I would, coming off of the other one, it was a disappointment.
I've never played it.
First Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game that you liked it. Yeah, it's a mystery dungeon game. It was the switch to 3D for that, and it just was not executed as well as it could have. Gen 6.
Gen 6. Pokken Tournament, Pokemon Battle Troisy, Pokemon Art Academy, Pokemon Shuffle, Pokemon Rumble World, Pokemon Picross, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and Pokemon Duel. This is starting to include, like, mobile games, too.
Is Pokemon Duel mobile?
Yes.
I've not heard of that.
I haven't played most of these. I played a little bit of Pokemon Shuffle.
Super Mystery Dungeon, I never actually got to really
I never played it.
With how much you talk about it named, I would go back and give it a chance. Honestly. Okay, well.
I don't think I've played most of those. I played a little bit of Shuffle, I think.
No, I didn't play, like, any of these. Pokken was okay. We tried it.
That's the Wii U, though.
That's the fighting game. Yeah.
That's the Wii U. We played it on the Switch.
Okay, Gen 7.
Gen 7. That was Gen 7. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Okay. So we can't say much about Gen 6, but here's Gen 7. Pokemon Tournament DX. Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Shuffle Mobile. Pokemon Duel. I might have played Shuffle on mobile. Pokemon Duel. Pokemon Magikarp Jump. Detective Pikachu. Pokemon Rumble Rush. And Pokemon Masters.
Okay, I have opinions. Okay. Pokemon Quest slapped. It was so much fun.
Is that the Minecraft
yeah,
one?
it's the Minecraft one. It's very silly. It was just fun. It was mindless fun for the most part. I loved collecting Pokemon in that. Magikarp Jump.
I love that. My
so good.
I have Magikarp Jump on my phone still. Well, not still. I had gotten a new phone, but I do have it on my phone. I should probably go back to it. It's fun.
Detective Pikachu.
I've never played Detective Pikachu.
It is very good.
I know you like Detective Pikachu.
I really enjoyed it. The movie is nothing like the game. There are very little concepts that carry over, but they're both very good. I would go back and play Detective Pikachu. It's not very long. I finished it in a couple days, and this is when I started to have less time to play games. But I very much enjoyed it. And that's where that basically stops.
Yeah, this post was made 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So for Gen 8, it has the upcoming Detective Pikachu sequel, which I don't think ever came out.
Nope.
Pokemon Home, which isn't really...
Yeah.
And then Pokemon Sleep. That's so fucking funny.
Huh. Got Pokemon DX for Christmas one year when I was sick. I had to isolate myself during family Christmas and played it all day.
I'm trying to see if there's...
Yeah.
more. I don't think there is.
Oh,
the new, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake.
Yeah, that was very good.
I like that, yeah.
I never finished it. I'd like to do that.
Rescue Team DX.
But also Rescue Team DX suffers from a similar fate to Brilliant Diamond.
See,
in that it's a very faithful remake.
Well, that's why I was able to play it, because I never played time in Red and Blue Rescue Team,
I did. And there were some improvements I very much enjoyed.
Oh, and new Pokemon Snap.
That was good. I'm still playing that.
Yeah.
I pick it up every so often. There were some improvements I enjoyed, but the predictability of the story mixed with I just wished it was Blue and Red Rescue.
Yeah.
Didn't help.
I don't have that connection, you know. I never played Blue and Red. so I didn't have that kind of connection.
Also, it removed one of the best features of the game, and it was the friend areas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it turned them into just, like, flat thing. It was just a list. They turned it into a list. They were full-fledged little areas. And they were wonderful. They had some of the best music. I used to plug in my DS. I played it on the... I had the Game Boy one. I had red. So I'd put it in the bottom, and I'd go to one specific area. I'd plug in my DS overnight. I'd turn up volume, and I would listen to that when I went to sleep. It helped me go to sleep. We have spent an hour spouting many opinions.
Yeah.
New Pokemon Snap is very pretty. Find a little repetitive. Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You are speaking nothing but the truth of it taking so much to get to some stages, and especially with the glowy Pokemon.
Yeah.
How you sometimes couldn't even... It was incredibly difficult to, get pictures of them.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why don't you save, fight Whitney, and after, we fight Whitney, we call it, because I still need to eat, and then you gotta drive me home.
Yeah.
So, we'll do this battle, and then we'll call it, and then we'll be live again tomorrow for Splatoon!
Yeah, I'd love a DX remake of Explorers, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. It's just...
I want it back in the old graphics.
Yeah, and at that point it's like
all the quality
you might
of
as
life.
well just play the old version, you know?
Yeah.
We should play... If you don't like Explorers of Sky, I'll kill you. We should play Explorers of Time, Darkness, or Time
We
on
tried
the
to do
channel.
a randomizer of it.
I wouldn't mind just playing it as it.
Yeah, I agree. Cafe Mix, I loved it, but I just couldn't get into it.
I don't know if
I
I'd
very
play-
much enjoyed it, but also, that was before they did the remix.
Yeah.
Because they realized there were issues. Oh yeah, Silver, I can drop you the link to our Discord. We're doing a Splatoon night tomorrow, if you're interested.
Yeah. Then we just play-
Names in there. Gonna try a potential fix tonight after stream? Nice!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yeah, we're gonna do Whitney, we're gonna beat Whitney, we're gonna call it tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow for Splatoon. Yippee! And we'll be doing some community stuff for Splatoon, so if people want to play with us, you absolutely can. Named, if you can figure that out, we would love to play Killer with you again.
Killer!
I'm the killer! I'm the killer!
Yeah, the community's actually started to really come out of its shell again.
Yeah.
It was silent for a long time.
It's not a super big server. Some people in there don't say much, but that's okay. You don't have to.
It was much bigger for a while.
Yeah.
We were at like 110. We're at like 89 right now. People were more active, but also people have gotten lives since the pandemic. And then, you know, drifting away from the community. You really did help revitalize the community name.
No, you're not joking. That is true.
Yeah. There's quite a few people who are really carrying a lot of the conversations on their back and keeping things alive, and we're very thankful for that. It's really helping to get back into things.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, when the hate raids and stuff were happening, we were streaming every day, and then we all of a sudden stopped streaming every day, so we kind of lost some of that momentum. But we're doing our best. We are on a break from Dogs Cast, which is our tabletop show that we do. So we're trying to do other streams in the meantime. Yippee, you know? So we're gonna call it here. We will be live again at the same time tomorrow. We're probably gonna be going live around 8 p.m. EST. So we'd be live right about now in 24 hours.
Alright. I just gave you the mod verification. We have a lot of security things in it because a lot of bots will come in and they'll harass people. But we are a server that does not have that issue because I have like 4 different levels of security.
Yeah.
To look at the rest of the server, you need to see the start of the server, you need the bot verification. You have to answer the bot's question. Then, from there, if I see that you are bot verified, I have to go through and mod verify you. And one of us moderators has to verify you physically. And then you can go through, you can pick all your roles and stuff, and then you can go in and do whatever you want.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. And thank you guys for hanging out with us while we did, like, basically a Pokemon podcast.
Yeah.
We'll be doing Yogurtlocke again at some point. We're doing Splatoon tomorrow. The Discord is the best way to see what we're kind of up to. And, yeah. Are we gonna...
Tygo Kid's still in here. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Tygo Kid has not interacted since fucking last year.
Yeah.
Was one of the only really cool people who showed up during our giveaways of frickin' Skyward Sword. I
yeah.
gave away like fucking 6 copies of it. And there were a lot of people who were nasty. But, you know, thank you for coming out. Ignore the things that you may see on your screen. Ignore that.
Are we gonna raid somebody?
Oh, yeah. Is, Pan streaming?
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to go raid Pan. Pan the Matsu. Go enjoy some... Is it art?
It is art. It's not commissions or anything.
Yeah.
I think it's rigging a VTuber model?
Ah.
Or a PNG, maybe? I don't know.
Well, Times Time Live. I'm not sure who that is. But Pan is kind of our go-to right now. We're trying to rack up those channel points.
Yeah. Pan is like my go-to artist that I commission, and he has a channel point redemption where you can get a sketch of your OC or a character of your choosing.
But I will add Times Time Live to our raid list. Alright. Have fun. Prime is Scott's friend. We'll have to check out sometime.
Yeah.
For now, check out some art.
Goodbye!
Pee-pee the poo-poo.
The bye-bye man.
The bye-bye man. The eye-eye.
The killer.
The killer.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Boom!